Hello, I'm Murray Newlands. Welcome to another episode of Performance Marketing Insider TV. Today I'm speaking with John Rampton. Happy to have him back on the show. He is one of the US's leading experts in PPC. He runs a PPC agency dealing with really big clients as well as running ppc.org. He's also super well known for his contributions to things like search engine strategies and search engine land as a SEO expert. John, what are your predictions for 2013 for PPC?
So some of my top predictions for the next year, one of them would be Bing ads starting to catch more up with Google.
Right.
They've been a little bit behind and they haven't quite, been up to, the standards that Google has in the targeting, the abilities, the features, and I think in the next year they're going to catch up to them, if not supersede them in some levels, as they allow some advanced, marketing and targeting options. So I see them almost superseding Google in the next year.
Okay.
So that's probably one of my, a big one. Another one would be Twitter. I think Twitter is going to come out and start doing a lot more pay-per-click and building a system for us to be able to target ads in front of people that are talking about specific topics. Another one is around Facebook, and this is probably my biggest one that I think will happen over the next year is Facebook, expanding more into the search market. So right now Facebook does 1.1 billion search queries every day, and I just predict that they're going to become a search engine and they're going to start giving a lot more, search query and, more targeting options and opening that up more like AdWords. It'll be Facebook AdWords, a direct competitor to them in the search engine.
That could be really interesting, particularly with what they've done with the Facebook X and being able to do real-time bidding and retargeting, etc. with Facebook. We're going to be able to do retargeting across many different properties using that same different medium.
Mm-hmm. Correct. I mean, along the same lines, I think Google will copy them for like promoted posts. I think Google Plus is going to do the exact same thing as Facebook with promoted posts. It's a natural progression, but Facebook, I see them as being one of Google's biggest competitors in the next year, much more so than Bing and Yahoo and all the other ones out there.
Given that Google Plus results are so integrated into Google's natural search, that'll be really interesting with promoted posts there. It'll really start to affect the natural listings through you do have promoted posts on Google Plus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, excellent. And then who would you look out for in 2013? Who are going to be the people who are really going to make it in 2013?
So some of the top people that I would look out for, of course, the Brian Eisenberg, the Danny Sullivan, the Tim Ashes, Joanna Lord, the typical names out there. Besides that, there's a couple people that have been on my radar, and it could be because they're, I've tried reaching out to them. They've been more friendly, but I see them just posting more, doing more, and becoming more. One of them is Adam Green.
Okay.
And I do a lot of work with Adam Green. Adam Green has started speaking for universities. He lives up in Toronto, and he started working for universities and teaching this and doing that. So I see him as a really hot list in that world. Rick Galan, he's another very, he's a very influential person in pay-per-click, but he's doing a lot more. He's working really hard at it. So he's on my list. Of course, I'm on the list, naturally. Laura, I believe her name is Theme or Tiemi or something like that. I don't know her last name. she's definitely on my list because she posts some very interesting articles. Another guy named Justin Siebert.
Okay.
Those are probably my top 5. Justin, just because he has some very unique ideas to pay-per-click that I think are a lot the future of where it's going. So those people on the list, they're not necessarily, El Primo, we're number one at this, but they have very unique ideas that I'm sure are making them and the companies they work for a lot of money. So I pay attention to what they're doing.
Excellent advice and excellent tips, and we'll look out for those people in the year to come. If people want to connect with you and work with you, how do they do that, John?
The best way is on Twitter, and it's at JSRampton, or ppc.org is my site, and we have a little contact form. We do tips and tricks all the time. You can contact me anytime there. Love to help them, anybody out with their PPC campaigns.
John, thank you very much. I'm Murray Newlands. You've been watching Performance Marketing Insider TV. I'll see you next time.